Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says,
on his way, for sure. David, thanks. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Sexton. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Nets, they've got Silk. Michael Porter's out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Hornets win the tip. Now Ball. Inside, here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Outside Thomas. On the clock. Passes it to Silk. Jones trying to get open. The shot by Silk, no good. Here's Ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Claxton out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Silk. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Ball kicks to Miller. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Sexton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Next ball.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Celtics.
Yeah, now when their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent, that led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Sexton. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. It's deflected. 3 on 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The Hornets trail. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form.
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Goes up with the stripe. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
It's stolen by Jones. The pass to Silk. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Paul. Got a piece of it. Pass to Silk. To the inside. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Plumlee, the pass to Miller. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Sexton finds ball. They need this one. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 7 points in the game.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now here's Jones. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Miles Bridges. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night.
Derek Jones Jr. stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Brooklyn making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams comes in for Plumlee, and Curry subbed in for Ball. Here's Curry, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Derek Jones.
Next, Ben Simmons.
On defense, Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Here's Sexton. That's tipped. And he stays with it. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Williams. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Porter looking it over. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Anthony. The shot comes out, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Miller outside. Here's Sexton. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Jackson is checked in for Brooklyn. The Hornets also changing it up. Okogie comes in for Bridges, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Colin Sexton. Here's Okogie, and the Hornets miss again. Nets leading by 5. Here's Simmons. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Hornets trailed by 8. Outside Curry. There's the steal. Curry against Anthony. Here's Claxton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders...
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 10. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jones is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Silk. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Silk. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Right side, Ball. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Simmons' shot is good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Simmons. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Thomas passes to Silk. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. There's Porter at the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of it.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Ball. And Jones now atop the key. Shoots over Bridges. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Bridges. And Jones sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Okogie. Poked away. Here's Silk. 35 points for him last game against Boston.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Simmons dishes to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Oh, the line for Simmons.
What touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Hornets trailed by 18. And here's Plumlee. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Sexton's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Ball. Count that bucket. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee. Grant Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Josh Okogie. Nets leading by 18. Simmons passes to Silk. For the 3, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Floats one. He lays it in. Ball's got 15 points.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Connects from three-point range. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAnthony Melton comes in for time. And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 7.
At the half, the score, Brooklyn, 15.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what was your impression?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Let's go, everyone.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Miller. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
They get the rebound. Sexton for three. No good that time. Brooklyn leading by 20. Pass to Silk. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. This is it to Silk. Unloads. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Sexton. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down for a drive like that. Just squash it. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Silk passes to Claxton. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got his second basket.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Thomas passes to Silk. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Hornets call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid. And they're giving him a ton of second chance points.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets kids.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Ball. 18 points for him. Back to Bridges. It's good.
That's just a case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
Brooklyn leading by 23. Here's Silk. He's got 18. Outside Thomas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Sexton kicks the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Ball. Outside Porter. Thomas passes to Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Superb anticipation on that rejection. and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Miller. Now Plumlee. Stripped away. Down low. Jones against Bridges. Here's Silk. He's got 18. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Just 4 to shoot. Sexton. And it's Silk with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Porter. There's the pass to Claxton. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Sexton kicks the ball. Charlotte again missing.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And a new group.
Substitutions on the court.
Miller dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes to Silk. Thomas against Miller. Here's Jones. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Curry passes to Bridges. Here's Okogie. Drives to the hoop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Okogie's so good at forcing defenders into tough positions because of his tremendous athleticism.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Charlotte making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact, getting to the free throw line.
Silk. It doesn't go for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Gibson. He kicks to Miller. Back to Gibson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gibson is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Thomas up top. Defended by Gibson. Curry against Anthony. Looking to get back on track here. Not going to go that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's Brooklyn, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Time to make some noise for yours.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Silk is out there with Anthony. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Porter. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 22. Here's Silk. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire before we begin a broadcast?
Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And the shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Outside ball. Now the pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And the official is into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Porter comes to help. Ball with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And he has 28 points for the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Anthony on the wing. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Pass the ball. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Silk passes to Anthony. Pulls it from 20. Plumlee with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Porter. Back to Anthony. Pass to Silk. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Silk's got 25 points.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Sexton against Anthony. Sexton dishes to Bridges. And there's the pass to Okogie. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Silk. Drops in the layup for 2. Silk's got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
I think we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see.
Substitutions on the court.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion in 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Curry on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Silk. The feed now to Anthony. That one falls.
Taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
And Plumlee kicks to Curry. Got a hand on it. Porter against Curry. Tries to keep it alive. Stolen by Ball. Plumlee trying to break loose. Ball no good. The Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Silk. He's covered by Ball. Here's Silk. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Outside, Ball. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Back to Ball. Ball slams it in.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones slams it home.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's the Nets shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Nets passing it around. Jones, the pass to Anthony. Bridges against Jones. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Silk. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Nets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Silk.
And the way he was able to nice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Ball, rebounded by the Nets. Out to the right wing. The three ball. And the Nets, another three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Silk. He's covered by Ball. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.